There you
Hi,
are.
Whitney.
Hello, Keith. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Oh, I wanted to do it like this. Now I've lost my big introduction for you. Ready?
Okay.
In the immortal words of Pitbull, Mr. Keith Urban in the house.
Thank you. How you doing,
You're
Whitney?
welcome. I'm doing great. How are you, Keith?
I'm doing great.
So good to see you. You look
Yeah, you
fantastic as
too.
always.
So do
You
you.
you don't look jet lagged at all after your trip to the Olympics.
No, it was so fun. Well, it was a while ago, but it was really fun.
I know. It was fun
Yeah.
seeing you guys on camera too. And here's something that hit me at that point because you went and saw gymnastics, correct?
Yeah.
I know a couple of skateboarding too.
That was the first day we saw skateboarding. Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got to tell you, years ago, when my car was going to hit 100,000 miles, I knew it was going to hit. And I knew it was going to hit when I hit Pacific Coast Highway in Santa Monica. And
Right.
I wanted a certain song. Like, what song can I put on there? Somehow it went out of my mind. I got in my car and literally before I hit PCH, what song comes on but Somewhere in My Car? And I hit PCH at 100,000 miles. I don't know if you know LA, you go through the tunnel and you come out on PCH. And it was this glorious moment. And during the Olympics, during gymnastics, I kept singing, What If I Fall?
Oh no.
So I'm wondering, in your life, do you have a soundtrack that runs like that? And is it your own music or is it someone
No. Gosh, I'm glad they weren't playing that in the arena when the girls were on the beam. I don't. I think, I have obviously albums I love and songs I love, but I ideally new ones keep coming. That's the greatest thing of all.
And this one, I know this is a long journey to this album because I
Yeah.
think most of us know the story by now that you had an album ready to go. Was it 4 years ago?
2022.
Okay, 2 years ago.
Yeah, and it was called 615.
And you were very unhappy with the album.
Mm.
So you took it back to the drawing board. Did any songs from that album get reworked or anything? Or will they ever be reworked? And did anything make it to this album?
Yeah, four of them did. There was four songs on that album I really loved. That was Messed Up As Me,
Yeah,
Heart Like a Hometown,
great song.
Daytona, and Break the Chain. Those four were on that record, but the other nine songs just didn't do it for me.
That
So I
is
took those four and started a new album.
that is really amazing. Those are my four of my favorite songs on this album.
Oh, good. Thank you.
I've never been to Daytona, and I was just like all over that song.
Well, it's metaphoric as well.
Got it. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
sure.
when I heard Glenn Campbell sing Galveston, I had my own version of what Galveston was, or Wichita alignment, or wherever
Yes.
it's metaphoric. Wherever you have a relationship memory from, that's your Daytona. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be
Oh,
literal.
great song. And then there's another song on there. Is it all? I don't have the track list in front of me. Oh, maybe I
Mm.
do. Laughing All the Way, The Drank.
Yeah.
Dude, how do you do that song even sober? I mean, how do you even start the song?
I got a lot of life that I can draw from. Let me tell you.
That is just a straight up party from the first moment, right?
Yeah, yeah, that was a blast of a song to write. That song started from me and my drummer Terrence and Mike Elizondo, who's producer, bass player extraordinaire. Just the three of us jamming in the studio, just jamming as musicians, having the time of our lives. And the song came out of that, so that's why it sounds like it does.
The song really, I mean, the whole album, again, the album is called High, and in the perfect tradition of Keith Urban, not named for a song on the album, right?
Mm, no,
And it
I've
just,
never named an album after a song
I know.
because I feel bad for the other songs. I do. I feel like all the other songs are like, what? We're fine. It's like the whole family being named after one child.
Got it, right.
That's what it feels like to
Didn't
me.
George Foreman do that? Didn't George Foreman name all of his kids George Foreman?
No, is that true?
Yes, I think he did.
Well,
We'll
better
have
than
to,
naming each one Grill.
that's true. I know. But again, what did he name the grill? He didn't want the grill to feel bad either.
That's right. That's
So
right.
that was the George Foreman grill. So, okay. So I know that you said that this album kind of covers like the roller coaster of your life and all the ins and outs. Is there a time frame? Is there like a year frame on this? Does it start like at the beginning? Not starting from in 2001, I wrote
Hmm.
Blue
Mm.
Sky, you know what I mean? But does it cover a certain time frame or just your whole life?
Not my whole life, but it covers a lot of people I've been. You know,
Yeah.
I've been in a lot of situations, and I've been a lot of people, and I've been around a lot of people, and you know, so something like Straight Line is cut from the same kind of cloth as Days Go By. It's
Hmm.
about being in the moment and trying to not let life slip away. It's cut from the same cloth as Here Tomorrow, Gone, Gone Tomorrow, Here Today. It's I like those songs that remind me to not let life just keep slipping away because I'm in a routine and I've got to take care of everything. But meanwhile, my life just feels monotonous. And sometimes a song can break me out of that and bring me back to life with a bit of color. So Straight Line was very much that. But uh, Messed Up as Me is a completely other
Mm,
guy that I've been and
right.
relationship that I've been in. Wild Side's a whole other thing again, and then Love is hard, you know.
Ah, what a song too. What a song.
So they're all real songs, you know.
Um, you can't feel like your life is ever monotonous because it certainly doesn't ever sound that way or look that way. Um, right?
No, but it can get it can get too samey, you know. It's a fine line between not confusing simplicity with monotony, you know, trying to have
Correct.
a bit more. I think a lot of us experience that thing where I go, I got to simplify my life a bit more. It's gotten a bit complicated, or I'm doing too much for other people, and I want to take it back to me. I just want a simple. I just want it a bit more simple, you know. But simple can become really boring as well. So
Okay.
it's just finding the balance between a bit of wild edges in your life and a bit of structure and a bit of responsibility and then a bit of complete chaos and anarchy. The whole record kind of covers all of it.
Speaking of chaos and anarchy, I mean, you have two kids now who are in double digits. I mean, come
Yes.
on.
Yeah. Yeah. Life is in session.
Did one of them, did I hear that one of them's going into showbiz?
No.
Okay, I thought that I heard that there was a showbiz thing and you were all upset about that, and
No.
I
Don't read
wasn't even
all that
gonna.
nonsense.
Okay, I wasn't even gonna
It's a
ask you about that.
tabloid
It just
nonsense.
came up. I love
Yeah.
that your daughter and your wife though. I can't remember where they were. It was a fashion show and they both had sunglasses on and they were kind of dressed alike and it was like stunning. Do you ever just stand back and just go, my family, damn, is stunning?
Just trying to keep up.
Yeah, I bet. Is that you really waking up, by the way, at the beginning of the album on Blue Sky? Is that really you at the beginning? Like, oh God, please just give me a little break, a little blue sky, something.
I wanted to set that song up. I wanted to open the album with Straight Line, but it felt abrupt starting just
Oh,
out of nowhere. And I'm like, man, it's one of those songs that I would probably if I had to get up super early in the morning, 5 days a week, which I've done back in the day, and hit the alarm clock and you slam the alarm clock. And sometimes the right upbeat song is the only thing that makes me feel good in that
yeah.
moment. And that's what Straight Line was meant to be. So I thought, well, let's set this up with a real scene of the alarm going off, slamming the alarm clock, and just saying, just give me some blue sky, please. And then boom, the song starts
Yeah,
as if to say, you asked for it. Here I am. Here's the blue sky you wanted.
let's go. So
Yeah, let's go.
did you time this album because summer's, despite the sweating and the humidity and all the nightmare, summer is my favorite season, a lot of people's favorite season, but you released this right the first weekend of fall. And it's just I need another reason to look forward to fall. So thank you for that. Was there a
You're welcome.
timing issue on
No.
let's do this for fall or
No, no, this record was done late last year, and I've just had to be patient and sit around waiting for my turn with getting this
last
out.
year? Last year?
I turned this record in the end of December, beginning of January of this year. It was done, completely done. And then, but what it did is it allowed us to pull some songs off it. So we got to put Straight Line out. We got to put Messed Up as Me and Go Home with You with Lainey Wilson and Heart Like a Hometown and Wild Side. So we've got already put 5 singles out off this
Yeah.
record.
You've been
So
very generous in letting us hear that, but I'm telling you, the stuff that people haven't heard yet is really, it's, as
Oh,
always.
thanks, Whitney.
It's so
Thank you.
good. It's so
Thank you.
good. Thank you for
Thank you.
another soundtrack. I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I know you're doing your residency in Vegas again at the Fontainebleau.
Yeah, yeah. We've never played the Fountain Blue, so this will be a brand new experience for us. But I love playing Vegas, and very happy that we're going back in October for
Here's
five
the weird
shows.
thing about Vegas for me, um, I always say if I wanted to get a great night's sleep for like 5 nights straight, I could probably go to Vegas and do it because I'm not that drawn. I shouldn't say that. If I get sucked into the slots or whatever, I could be there
Right.
for 4 or 5 days. But if I don't, I can close the curtains and just go, dude, go enjoy your 25 cocktails and
Yeah,
your whatever, and I'll be up here in the room.
yeah.
What do you do when you're in Vegas when you're not on stage? Do you see other shows or what do you do?
They're always shut on the nights off, right? Whenever I have a night off, I'm
Oh,
like, great,
right.
I want to go see this person. And they're like, their residency is not happening on the same nights. They're off on the same nights I'm off. So that's a bummer. But I mean, there's so much to do in Vegas. And there's always some show on Cirque du Soleil or some magician, or there's something on every night. It's great.
All right. As long as I don't want to worry about you being shut up in a room like I am in Vegas, but I'd be very happy doing that. But, hopefully I
I
get out
know
to,
I know how to handle Vegas these days.
oh, I guess, yeah, you've done it a few times. All right. Good for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Well, listen, congrats on High. I think it's another stunning album and I think it's been worth
Thank
the
you.
wait. I know that you agree.
I'm very happy with it, and that's all I can ever hope to be. I wasn't with 615, and I wanted to feel good about it. I feel really good about High. So now I'm ready to hit the road.
It's funny that you felt bad about naming the album. You don't want to name the album for another song that's on the album. However, you have no qualms about leaving those, 12 other songs from the 615 album in the
Yeah,
dust.
it's
Those poor
true.
kids,
It's true. Yeah, it's true.
badly
Se-
behaved children.
Selective support. Yeah, but
Exactly.
they may see the light of day. They were good songs. It was just too much of the same thing, and I needed some chaos and fun and other sides to it. So High encompassed all of
All
that.
the sides are in High. All the
Yeah, they
sides.
are. They really
Yeah,
are. Yeah.
love it. Chaos is a good word for part of it. The rest of it, man, it's a beauty. It's a
We
beauty,
all
Keith.
need a bit of chaos.
Absolutely. You want
You
to have a
have to
simple
have it.
life, but you got to find the rough edges. I think I got the hand signals correct. The rough edges.
Yeah,
So,
it's very true.
Keith, so great to see you. Thank
You
you so
too.
much for spending some time with the big time. We
We'll
totally
always love
appreciate
chatting
it.
with you, Whitney. Always.
Always love talking to you, my friend. Take care, and we'll
See you
see you
soon.
soon.
Bye.
Bye, Keith.